Derek the mechanic here. Today I'm going to show you how to press out some wrist pins out of some pistons. But first, I want to go over this right here, the importance of this, and pretty much why I'm doing it. The car had low compression. I went ahead and changed everything out, changed the head out, of course, changed that out, changed the head. What I noticed on the piston rings were they were gouged. Pretty much this one right here was gouged. So, you know, these are compression rings also, and the car was losing low compression, so it didn't really pretty much have no compression on none of the cylinders. So I went ahead and done everything right. We're gonna put some of these new standards in here. You know, order some of these. We're gonna put a set of these in there. New wrist pins. I'm gonna replace the wrist pins also. All new compression rings. We're gonna put new rings on all of them. You know, gotta replace everything. That way the compression will be good. The car will run like brand new. I've already popped out several of them, 3 of them already. These are the old ones, the old wrist pins. So we're gonna do away with them. These are the old pistons. So we're gonna do away with these. These are trash. Couldn't find no video on YouTube I found a couple, but a lot of these guys, man, they act like, it kind of seemed like they didn't know what they were doing, and so I came up with a solution on my own, vice versa. If you got to heat the wrist pin up to get it out, why wouldn't you heat it up pressing it out? It'd be much easier. So what I do is normally I heat it up, use this propane torch right here. I put it on the rod. I heat up that connecting rod to about 500 degrees till it gets hot. I put a little pressure on it with the press and everything. I put a little pressure on it with this. So, you know, that's what it takes. I already got it set up, as you can see. And that's a 12-ton press, Harbor Freight, but it does the job. I use it all the time. So, and that's a 9/16 thin wall socket. And I just got an old ball joint press. This came in the kit. This is one of the kit pieces. That's just to really kind of balance the 9/16 socket to stop it from moving or anything. I got a hammer up under it. If you notice the end of the connecting rod right there, got this hammer. That's just to balance the arm of it, just to pretty much balance the bottom end of it, stop it from trying to go upward, you know, because this will try to go up on you. So you want to kind of just put something up under it. What I want to do is heat up this. I'm gonna heat this up, the inside of the rod, and I already got a little pressure on it with the press. It's already got probably, I'm not gonna say, but it's jacked down already. It's got pressure on it. So all I gotta do is heat it up, and I'll show you how to do this. I'm gonna run it through, since, you know, this is the easier way. I didn't see no guys heating them up and none of that. Everybody was just going straight at it. They was going straight at it, just putting their setup on and just boom. And that's kind of dangerous at the same time. It's not dangerous, it's kind of scary. So I figured, why not just heat up if you got to press them in like that, it's vice versa. You know, if you got to heat the rod up to put the new wrist pins in, why not press them out the same way? So you press them out the same way. You want to heat them up, pressing them out. It makes it much easier on your press, and it's much safer. So let's get started. So first, I'm gonna fire up my torch. Fire this up. I'm gonna fire this up. As you see, been doing it a long time, man. I do things right. So, and we're gonna heat this up for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna slide by this camera so you guys can see. And what we want to do is focus on just heating this up. I'm gonna go ahead. I got pressure on it already. This is a 9/16 thin wall socket, by the way. That's a 9/16. This is a ball joint press. This came in the kit. This is just like a cap. And so what I'm gonna do is go ahead, and it's got pressure on it. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more on it because I want it to just pop out when I do it. I just want to hear it ping. So I got a lot of pressure on it right now. So let's heat this up for about 5 minutes, and I'll show you. This works every time. It's an easy setup. You know, these guys building race cars and you do-it-yourself guys want to do it at home yourself. I've seen all these old scary videos on there on how to remove wrist pins. This is man, I don't have no problem. I heat up the rod first though. That way it'll kind of loosen it. Well, you know what heat does to pretty much cast iron, anything like that. What it does is just it opens it up, makes it softer. So that's why you heat these up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heat them up. Go ahead and put all new. This car gonna run like brand new when I get done. So we're gonna heat up everything right now and get it together, and I'll show you guys how it's done. And I'll heat this up to about 500 degrees. And then you're gonna hear a ping. When you hear that ping, you know you pretty much got it. So I'm gonna go on the back side of it too, and I'm gonna heat that up. And like I say, I'm heating this up for about 5 minutes, pretty much about around 6-7 minutes. And heat it up on both sides of the rod. That way it'll kind of loosen it up. I went to the other side of the rod, make sure it cools. I mean, it gets super hot before it cools, so don't do it like that. Sometimes they pop on their own. If you put a little pressure on it with your press, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you gotta go ahead and pop it. So, but once you hear it pop, you know you're good. You can run it on through once you pretty much pop it through that first time. You can pretty much just go on through it. So, and like I say, I just got a hammer right here, a little simple hammer. That's just for the connecting rod itself to keep it level with the piston. So, let's go with it. Now I'm gonna run with it. It should be probably almost about hot enough. Let's see what we got. There we go. You hear the bang? You heard it pop? And we're gonna run it on through. And I still got the heat on it, so keep the heat on it. One hand you're gonna wanna pump it, and one hand you're gonna wanna keep some flame on it, keep it hot. And you run it on through. Let's go ahead and jack it down. And you should hear one more. Sometimes it pops again at the end. That one didn't, it just fell out. And there you have it. That's how to remove a wrist pin. That's for any pressed in pin. And it's as simple as that. And you put them in vice versa. What I'm gonna do is heat this new one up. This is what I'm gonna do. Show you guys about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heat this new one up. Heat it up a little bit, and it'll go right in. It'll go right into the new one. It'll go in pretty much. It always goes in through this lip end. You want to go through the lip end. I've done a lot of motors, so no problem. But you want to press it in when you heat this up. You want to just go ahead and just press it in real quick. You only got about 2 or 3 seconds before it cools down, so you got to be quick about it. And this will go in from this angle, this way, this side of the piston with the opening, and you just press it in, pop it in, and bam. That's how to press out a piston. And I thank you guys. Let me show you guys. Let me go ahead and remove this. Let's go ahead and remove it out of there, get it out, and show you guys it's out of there. It's pretty hot, so I gotta watch myself. I'm just gonna grab a rag, and I'm gonna grab the rod. There we go. Grab the rod up out of there. It's hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this on top of here. And that's how to do it. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Thank you, Craigslist. And thank you for all my subscribers. Derek the Mechanic. You need any other help? I got about 60, 70 videos, how to. If you need some advice, you can call me at 512-851-6165. And I can help you out. I rebuild a lot of 2.0s, 3.5s, 350s. I'm deep into cars, so like I say, just give me a call, let me know. Thank you.